tack that all together, kind of like what I got going on here. Give it some facing stuff here and there. Draw some designs of phallic nature in it probably, and then send it off to the customer. So he popped the skid plate, reinforcement plate, armor plate, I don't know what you want to call it. But he popped the plate all the way across. And now we got to clean underneath it so we can clamp this bad boy back down. So yeah, as you can see, it got ripped all the way off. We got to clean everything out from underneath it, clamp it back down, weld it across the bottom, tack it across the top. So hopefully we'll get that done soon, well, the cleaning part of it, and then we'll get it pulled in and show you guys us burning this thing down. Or I can just give you a shot of watching his ass. Yeah. Looks like he's almost got it. Water's getting cleaner. There's a pocket down there, and we don't want to cut the 3 or 4 welds that are left off, realistically, because yeah, we got enough work. We don't need more.
I'm all wet.
Now he's crying.
It's wet and cold.
It is. It's winter. Get you a good idea. You can see it was welded to this plate, which he's pretty much ground through that plate, and I should probably replace it. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to build it up with steel.
Weld.
Or weld. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Build it up with weld. So next thing we're going to do is get the clamps out and clamp this thing all the way in, and then we'll start welding.
She looks so pretty.
This doesn't, but it's one of many things that are about to be done here.
It looks about as pretty as the old welds that were on there.
Kinda. We have scabbed together the welds all across the top there, as you saw. Looking real good. Good and strong. So I ended up fixing and basically going over the top of the welds that were broken, which really isn't great, but then I added some more tacks in and then root passed and did some other over-top pass bullshit, and we'll see what happens. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's just going to get worn down again. Right now we're waiting on him to come back from town with a stick of steel so I can fill the gap across the bottom. The bottom plate has worn to the point where it's just gone. So I'm going to plate over that and then tack that all together, kind of like what I got going on here. Give it some facing stuff here and there. Draw some designs of phallic nature in it probably, and then send it off to the customer. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys once I get some more welding done in that plate across the bottom. I ended up going with a 3/8 inch thick piece of flat bar, 2 inches wide, 2 or 3 inches wide. We'll see what he comes back with, and then we'll weld that bad boy on there. All right, welcome back to Super Sketchy Time. Your host, my dumbass. So I didn't want to lay on my back, and well, this looks pretty safe, I guess. Kind of. I guess I'll weld from outside, but I don't know. So let's get you a better look. You can see he's eating away this lower plate. It's paper thin. So I don't feel like cutting this one off, and he doesn't feel like buying a piece of plate 1/2 inch thick, that big. So we're gonna get a 3/8 plate. I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm just gonna slap that biash across there, call it a day. So that'll let me easily clean up my corners and whatnot, but I got it all tacked across the top, looking good. Well, good enough. And then, yeah, so I'll get it up and then I'll tack all across the front here and call it a day. So we got her all up and on there. Got it all welded in, some facing lines here and there. Some Y's and V's and O's, and I don't know what that could be. And yeah, I said I'd put one on here, so I did. So it's all done up. Left some drain holes, kind of like they did, right here. So it'll drain whatever gets behind there. And then this will last as long as it lasts, I guess. I ended up just putting a 2.5 inch piece of plate on the bottom 3/8, and we'll send it. So yeah, it wasn't much of a big deal. We'll go ahead and get her off the stumps or stands or whatever the hell you want to call this death trap. And if that doesn't kill anyone, that'll be the end of the video. So appreciate you guys coming along, checking this out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one.
Probably still gonna need the block in order to get that thing out.
I don't know, we'll find out. Go down. Nice and easy. Go forward, drive forward while you're doing this. Right, down. Drive forward. Down. Drive forward. Keep going. There you go. Alright, go ahead and take it out. We're done. They don't need to sit here.